Hi, library friends. My name is Miss Susan, and I'm from the Ewing branch of the Mercer County Library System. And today I would like to discuss young adult nonfiction and young adult fiction books. You can obtain these titles from my MCLSNJ app or the website mcl.org. Let's get started. The first book I would like to talk about is The Poetry of Secrets, and this is by Cambria Gordon, and the publisher is Scholastic Press. Well, this book is a timeless love story about identity and religious intolerance and family empowerment. This is a historical fiction selection, and the story takes place in 1481 during the Spanish Inquisition. Of course, it happens in Spain. She is a Marrano Jew. That means she's a secret Jew, and she practiced Judaism, but she falls in love with a Christian man. Check out the book and find out if they hook up. Okay, the second selection is by Ta-Nehisi Coates. It is called The Beautiful Struggle, and it is published by Delcorta Press. And this is the young adult adaptation of the adult memoir of The Beautiful Struggle, a father, two sons, and an unlikely road to manhood. Well, Mr. Coates has a timeless love story. He's brought up in Baltimore. His dad was a Vietnam vet and part of the Black Panthers, and he dedicated his life to reading and publishing the history of African civilization. He details the challenges of dealing with his tough love father. Remember I said it's a love story? Well, it was a love story with his father that showed him a lot of tough love. So read the book and find out Mr. Coates' struggle at school and with the girls. Okay, my third selection is, this is not the Jess Show. This book is written by Anna Carey. It is published by Quirk Books. It's a reality fiction book, but a thriller. This book is set in 1998, and the main character is a high school girl who follows her younger sister and is very concerned about her younger sister because her younger sister is in ill health, and so is the rest of the town. So she finds a device. It's an iPhone, but an iPhone wasn't invented till 9 years later. That's where the thrilling part comes in. So, if you read this book, you will uncover the truth about her family, her friends, her town. If you get a chance to read any of these books, please call on Miss Sue. I would like to discuss these books with you on a one-to-one. This one is a nonfiction book, and it's called How to Do It Now, because it's not going away. Do you procrastinate? Well, in this book, they will tell you what to do if you procrastinate. Let me share a little bit with you. I bookmarked it. First, I'd like to share this diagram. It's about procrastination. If you pick up this book, you'll be able to see and work out how to stay on target. Then there's something else. Do you have FOMO? What's FOMO? Well, let me tell you. FOMO is the fear of missing out on something more interesting or more exciting or just plain better than what you're currently doing. Is that the cause of your procrastination? Pick up this book and you'll find out. The next book I selected was a fiction book, and it's called Be Dazzled. And the author is Ryan LaSala. And the publisher is Source Books Fire. What happens in this book is that the main character, Rafi, has a passion for crafty things like sewing, and he has a passion for pattern making, and he wants to earn a competition, or he is in a competition, I should say, so he could get into art school. But, there's always a but, his main competitor is his former boyfriend, who is Lucas. He has to work with Luca, read it, and find out if they solve their problems. I don't think they're romantically involved anymore, but in order to work together, they have to put that aside. Okay, the next book is something that I wrote on my blog, and I'm very passionate about, because April, after all, is poetry month, and this book is called The Hill We Climb by Amanda Gorman, and the publisher is Viking Press. Now, there's no better time, like I just told you, that April is National Poetry Month, and to celebrate the achievements of National Young Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman, who was selected by President Biden to read her original poem, The Hill We Climb, on January 20th, 2021, at his inauguration. Her poem uses images of light and darkness, hope and fear to describe the two opposing sides of America, those who divide us and those who unify us. In case you miss it, if you missed the poem on the 20th of January, you could pick it up. And this book is also in ebook form. Here she is. I have much admiration for Amanda Gorman. Pick up her books. In fact, she's got 2 more coming out. And the last book, I would be remiss if I didn't include in my fiction book one of my favorite authors. Her name is Renee Watson, and it's called Love is a Revolution. And the publisher is Bloomsbury Press. Now, Renee Watson has written many, many books. And some of the books that she wrote are in our Mercer County Library system. This one happens to be an ebook. Let me share with you so you get a little taste for this book. 3 things I want to do this summer. Find a new hairstyle. According to Grandma, hair is a black girl's crown. And then it goes on. The second thing she wants to do, find time to spend with Amani, my cousin's sister friend. We have plans to hang out with our best friend, Sadie. And the third thing she wants to do, and the most important thing she has to do, is find love. I think she should find it in herself first, as the book tells you as it goes on. So try to pick up this book. This is, I think I did say it was on ebook. So those are the selections that I chose. All of these are so new that only 2 out of the 7 books are on ebook form. Ebook New Jersey. So please take time to put holds on all these books. They're really worth reading, and I hope to see you soon with other suggestions towards the latter part of the year. Bye now. It was a pleasure.